What if I told you that one simple thing you take before bed could change the way you sleep, the way you feel as a man, and the way your body performs? I'm talking about deeper sleep, stronger mornings, better confidence, and yes, better performance where it matters most. And no, it's not testosterone injections. It's not expensive pills. And it's definitely not one of those miracle supplements you see online. It's one natural night vitamin that most men over 60 don't even know they're missing. A deficiency so common that it quietly destroys your testosterone, kills your morning energy, and weakens your erections without you noticing until it's too late. But when you fix this deficiency, your body can change shockingly fast. In fact, later in this video, I'm going to show you the exact 8-week nighttime protocol that hundreds of my patients have used to boost their testosterone, restore harder, more reliable erections, and sleep deeper than they have in decades. So stay with me until the end, because that protocol is the part men tell me, "Doctor, that changed my life." But first, let me explain why this matters. I'm Dr. Amelia Hayes. I'm a urologist who has spent years helping men over 60 rebuild their vitality, their confidence, and their masculine energy, not with drugs as the first step, but by fixing the natural foundations your body depends on. Because the truth is this: most men don't need more medications. They need the right habits, the right nutrients, and the right nighttime routine to unlock the hormones and circulation their body still wants to produce. And tonight, you're going to learn the most important one. Let's start with the night vitamin and why 75% of men over 60 are dangerously low in it.
Gentlemen, that night vitamin I mentioned, it's magnesium. And before you think, oh, magnesium, that sounds so simple, listen carefully. Because what I'm about to tell you is the reason so many men over 60 feel tired, sleep poorly, have weaker erections, and watch their testosterone slowly fade away without ever knowing why. Here's the truth: magnesium isn't just a mineral. It's a master switch. Your body needs it for over 300 biochemical reactions, everything from nerve signaling, to muscle relaxation, to hormone production, to blood vessel function. But here's the shocking part: almost 75% of men over 60 are magnesium deficient, not slightly low, deficient. Why? Because as you age, your gut absorbs less, your kidneys waste more, and the foods you eat simply don't carry enough magnesium anymore. Especially if you're eating processed food, white bread, very few leafy greens, not many nuts or seeds, or if you take medications like acid reducers or diuretics. In fact, many of my patients tell me, "Doctor, I eat pretty healthy, yet their magnesium levels come back way below optimal." And here's the crazy part: magnesium deficiency doesn't show itself in obvious ways. It doesn't shout. It whispers: a little more fatigue, a bit more irritability, legs that twitch at night, sleep that feels light and broken, morning erections disappearing, testosterone slowly dropping, circulation not as strong. And men think, well, I'm just getting older. No. Much of this isn't aging, it's missing magnesium, your body's most underrated nighttime hormone support. Let me give you a real story. A 65-year-old patient of mine came in exhausted, low energy, terrible sleep, morning erections almost gone. He was convinced he needed testosterone injections. But when we tested his blood, his testosterone was low normal, and his magnesium was critically low. He didn't need injections. He needed magnesium, and that's when everything started to change in the next part. I'll show you why magnesium has such a powerful connection to testosterone production in older men, and the shocking research that proves it, because once you understand that connection, you'll never look at this mineral the same way again. Let's get straight to the part every man over 60 wants to understand. Why does magnesium boost testosterone so powerfully? Here's the simple truth: testosterone doesn't just drop with age. It drops because the systems that make testosterone stop working properly, and magnesium is the fuel those systems depend on. Let me break this down in a way that's clear, simple, and makes perfect sense for any man watching. First, your testosterone doesn't work unless it's free. You can have a normal total testosterone number and still feel tired, weak, and uninterested in intimacy. Why? Because of a protein called SHBG. SHBG is like a pair of handcuffs. It grabs onto your testosterone and locks it away so your body can't use it. And here's the problem: after age 45, SHBG goes up fast. By your 60s, SHBG can rise nearly 40%. That means a huge portion of your testosterone is trapped and inactive. Now here's the magic. Magnesium lowers SHBG's grip. It helps prevent testosterone from getting handcuffed, so more of your hormone stays free, active, and powerful. This is one of the biggest reasons why men tell me, "Doctor, my blood tests look okay. So why do I feel terrible?" Because their free testosterone is low, and magnesium helps fix that. Second, your testes have special cells called Leydig cells. These are your testosterone factories. If they slow down, everything slows down: strength, drive, mood, performance. And magnesium? It acts like a toolkit for those cells. It's required for over 300 enzyme reactions, including the exact biochemical steps that build testosterone molecules. No magnesium equals no tools. You can't build anything. When we restore magnesium, Leydig cells wake up again. Production picks up. Drive returns, energy rises, morning erections become stronger and more consistent. Third, magnesium fights inflammation. Men over 60 often have chronic low-grade inflammation from stress, poor sleep, processed foods, or simply years of accumulated wear and tear. Inflammation shuts down testosterone production. It blocks those Leydig cells. It raises cortisol. It destroys hormonal balance. Magnesium helps lower major inflammatory markers like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, creating a healthier environment for your hormones to function. Let me give you a real patient example. A 64-year-old man came to me exhausted, low mood, weak erections, barely any morning energy. He assumed his testosterone was extremely low. But the real problem, severe magnesium deficiency. We began a nightly magnesium protocol, and in 6 weeks, his testosterone went up 22%. His sleep improved dramatically, and his morning erections returned stronger than they had been in years. No injections, no prescription drugs, just fixing the foundation. And this is why I say magnesium is not a supplement. It is a hormone support system. In the next part, I'm going to show you something even more important: how magnesium transforms your sleep, and why deeper sleep may be the real secret to waking up with more testosterone and stronger erections. This is the part most men miss. Gentlemen, if there is one factor that quietly controls your testosterone, your energy, and your ability to perform as a man, it is deep sleep. Not just sleeping, not lying in bed for 7 hours. I mean real, restorative sleep, the kind that rebuilds hormones, repairs blood vessels, and resets your nervous system. But men over 60 rarely get this kind of sleep. Not because of age, but because of one simple truth: a magnesium-deficient brain cannot calm down. Let me show you why. Your brain runs on 2 gears, go and slow down. During the day, you need go mode. But at night, you need a clean switch into slow down mode. That switch is controlled by GABA, your brain's primary calming neurotransmitter. GABA is your natural off button. It slows electrical activity in your brain. So your thoughts settle, your muscles relax, and your body prepares for deep sleep. Here's the problem: if you are low in magnesium, your GABA receptors don't work properly. They can't activate. They can't shut things down. So even when you want to sleep, your brain is still firing. Your muscles stay tense. Your heart rate stays too high. Your sleep becomes shallow, light, and fragmented. Many of my patients tell me, "I fall asleep, but I wake up 5 to 6 times." That's classic magnesium deficiency. When we restore magnesium, the GABA system wakes up. The brain finally powers down, and men experience the first truly deep sleep they've had in years. Magnesium also helps lower nighttime cortisol, your stress hormone. When cortisol is high, your body stays alert, your brain stays wired, and you never reach restorative sleep. Magnesium helps bring cortisol back to normal nighttime levels, allowing your nervous system to relax. This is the first half of the puzzle. Magnesium calms the brain so deep sleep can begin. But the second half of the puzzle is where things get even more interesting. Now that we've talked about how magnesium calms your brain, let's talk about the next layer: how it unlocks the deep sleep your hormones depend on. First, magnesium is required for melatonin to even work. A lot of men try melatonin supplements and say, "Doctor, it doesn't do anything," and here's the hidden reason: without magnesium, melatonin cannot bind properly, cannot signal properly, and cannot guide your body into restorative sleep cycles. Melatonin is the key. Magnesium is the lock. You need both. Second, magnesium relaxes your entire muscular system. You've probably felt this. Tight legs, night cramps, restlessness, twitching tension that won't let you fully settle. All of those things destroy deep sleep long before you ever reach it. Magnesium relaxes the muscles, calms the nerves, reduces nighttime restlessness, and allows your body to let go. One of my patients, 67 years old, had been struggling with insomnia for over a decade. He tried sleeping pills, but they made him groggy and dependent. We implemented a magnesium before bed routine. Within 2 weeks, he was sleeping 7 to 8 hours straight. Naturally, within 4 weeks, his daytime energy improved, his mood stabilized, his morning erections returned stronger than they'd been in years, and his testosterone levels rose without any hormone treatment. Because when you fix sleep, you fix hormones. And when you fix hormones, you fix performance. Gentlemen, what happens at night decides how powerful you feel in the morning, and magnesium is a mineral that finally gives your body permission to rest deeply enough to rebuild your manhood. Next, we move into the part men ask me about the most: how magnesium directly improves blood flow, nitric oxide, and erection strength, and this part will surprise you. Gentlemen, let's talk about the part every man over 60 truly wants to understand: erections, blood flow, strength, reliability. Because while testosterone matters and sleep matters, your ability to perform comes down to one simple thing: whether your blood vessels can open properly. And this is where magnesium becomes a game changer. Let's break it down in a way that's simple, clear, and makes perfect sense. 1. Magnesium relaxes the arteries that control your erection. Inside your penis are tiny arteries lined with smooth muscle. When those muscles relax, blood rushes in. When they stay tight, blood can't enter, and the erection collapses. Magnesium is a natural smooth muscle relaxer. It signals those arteries to open up, improving blood flow instantly. Men with magnesium deficiency often describe their erections as softer, slower to rise, quick to fade, less responsive. Not because of age, but because their blood vessels are locked tight. When magnesium is restored, those vessels relax, blood flow improves, and erections become fuller and more stable. 2. Magnesium activates nitric oxide, the spark of every erection. Nitric oxide is a molecule that tells your blood vessels, open, expand. Let the erection begin. Without nitric oxide, there is no erection, period. Magnesium supports the enzymes that create nitric oxide. So when magnesium is low, nitric oxide is low. And when nitric oxide is low, your erections weaken, even if your testosterone is normal. That's why so many men feel mentally ready but physically unable. Once magnesium is restored, nitric oxide rises. Men notice faster firmness, stronger rigidity, better response during intimacy, more dependable performance. These improvements aren't psychological, they're biological. This is the first half of how magnesium makes erections stronger from the inside out. But the second half is just as important, and this is where long-term, reliable, younger feeling erections truly come from. Now that you understand how magnesium improves blood flow and nitric oxide, let's go deeper into something men rarely think about: inflammation. Because inflammation is a silent enemy of every man's erection, and magnesium is one of the few nutrients that directly fights it. 3. Magnesium reduces inflammation that weakens your erections. As men age, they accumulate low-grade inflammation from stress, poor sleep, processed food, high sugar intake, belly fat, and years of wear and tear. This inflammation damages the inner lining of blood vessels, the endothelium. Once the endothelium is damaged, the vessels can't open properly, nitric oxide doesn't work well, blood flow loses pressure, and erections lose strength. Here's the good news: magnesium helps calm inflammation and protects those tiny, delicate vessels. It restores flexibility, improves dilation, and allows nitric oxide to work the way it's supposed to. This is why magnesium improves not just erections, but overall vascular health. And remember, the penile arteries are some of the smallest in the body. They show damage first and improvement first. A real patient example: one of my patients, 62 years old, had relied on sildenafil for years. Over time, it stopped working well. Even when he increased the dose, he thought he needed stronger medication. But the truth? He was severely magnesium deficient. We added magnesium to his nighttime routine, and within weeks, his medication worked better. His natural erections returned, his rigidity improved, his confidence came back. He didn't need a stronger pill. He needed stronger circulation. When your blood vessels start working again, your manhood starts working again. The bottom line: magnesium improves erections by opening blood vessels, increasing nitric oxide, reducing inflammation, supporting hormone balance, improving restorative sleep. No single pill works on all these pathways at once. This is why I call magnesium one of the most powerful multi-pathway upgrades for older men. Next, we move into the part men love the most, the exact nighttime magnesium protocol. I use with my patients which type, which dose, and how long until you feel results. This is where real transformation begins. Gentlemen, this is where your transformation begins. Because magnesium only works when you take the right form at the right dose at the right time. Most men do this completely wrong. They grab whatever magnesium they see at the store, take it randomly, and then wonder why they feel no difference. Tonight, I'll fix that for you. Let's begin with the biggest mistake I see. 1. Not all magnesium is the same. There are more than 10 forms of magnesium, and each one behaves differently in your body. Here's the truth. Most cheap forms do nothing for testosterone, sleep, or erections. Let me break it down. Magnesium oxide, almost no absorption. Goes straight through you. Acts mainly as a laxative. And yes, many men learn this the hard way. Magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia, helps constipation. Does nothing for hormones. Magnesium glycinate, the gold standard. This is a form I recommend to nearly all my patients over 60. Here's why. Highly absorbable, gentle on the stomach, does not cause diarrhea, supports GABA, your brain's calming system, helps lower nighttime cortisol, perfect for sleep, stress, and hormone balance. If your goals are better erections, deeper sleep, and stronger testosterone, magnesium glycinate is a clear winner. Other forms have their place, but for nighttime recovery, glycinate outperforms them all. 2. How to begin your nightly magnesium routine. This part is simple, but it must be consistent. Start with 200 milligrams of magnesium glycinate 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Why? Start low. Because older digestive systems absorb magnesium differently, a smaller dose ensures comfort and avoids stomach upset. After 5 to 7 nights, most men increase to 350 to 400 milligrams per night, the optimal range for sleep and testosterone support. This range is safe for most healthy men over 60 and provides the strongest results without overwhelming the digestive system. 3. Why the timing matters so much. Taking magnesium too early means the calming effect fades before you lie down. Taking it too late can cause the mineral to pull water into the gut right when you're trying to sleep. But taking it 30 to 60 minutes before bed locks in the perfect window. Cortisol drops, GABA activates, muscles relax, melatonin signals properly, your brain prepares for deep sleep. This is a sweet spot that creates the magic. This is the foundation. But the second half of this protocol is where results truly skyrocket. Now that you know the right magnesium and the correct dose, let's talk about what men really want to know. Doctor, when will I feel it? The answer is one of the reasons magnesium is so powerful for older men. It works layer by layer, week by week, rebuilding your internal systems from the ground up. Let me show you the timeline. Point 1. What to expect in the first 8 weeks. Week 1 to 2, your nervous system calms. You fall asleep faster. Nighttime awakenings decrease. Leg cramps, twitching, and tension improve. Week 3 to 4, your energy rises in the morning. Morning erections return more frequently. Your stress tolerance improves, libido begins to strengthen. Week 6 to 8, this is the breakthrough. Deeper sleep cycles, more restorative REM, higher testosterone levels, stronger erection rigidity, and staying power. This is why consistency matters more than anything. Magnesium isn't a quick fix. It is nightly regeneration. The doctor. Amelia nightly protocol. Here is the exact bedtime ritual I give to my patients over 60. 60 minutes before bed, dim the lights. Turn off bright screens. Stop checking email and news. Your cortisol begins to drop. 45 minutes before bed, take magnesium glycinate, 200 to 400 milligrams depending on tolerance. 30 minutes before bed, sip warm, caffeine-free herbal tea. Slow your breathing, relax your shoulders and jaw. 10 minutes before bed, make your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Your body sleeps deeper when the temperature drops. Then, let the body sleep deep, heavy, restorative, the kind of sleep that rebuilds testosterone overnight. 3. Track these 5 signs to confirm progress. I ask every patient to record how fast they fall asleep, how many times they wake up, morning erection quality, morning energy level, stress, and mood throughout the day. If 3 out of 5 improve within the first month, the protocol is working. If 5 out of 5 improve by week 8, you've rebuilt your hormonal foundation. Gentlemen, this nightly ritual changes men. Not in theory, but in real life. It is the quiet routine that rebuilds your body faster than any pill, powder, or injection you've ever tried. Next, we move on to something just as powerful: the magnesium-rich foods that multiply your results and keep your levels strong for life. This is where the internal engine truly turns on. Gentlemen, your nightly magnesium supplement is powerful. But to unlock the full benefits, stronger erections, deeper sleep, and steadier testosterone, you must also fuel your body with magnesium during the day, because food is medicine, food is hormonal chemistry, food shapes how your body performs every single hour, and after 60, your body responds dramatically to the right nutrients. Let's start with the most important part. 1. The foods richest in magnesium. These are the top magnesium foods my male patients over 60 respond to best: leafy green spinach, kale, Swiss chard. These boost magnesium and support nitric oxide for better blood flow. Nuts and seeds: pumpkin seeds, almonds, cashews, sunflower seeds. A handful delivers a powerful magnesium surge. Pumpkin seeds also support prostate health. Beans and legumes: black beans, kidney beans, lentils. Chickpeas support insulin balance and help your testosterone stay stable. Whole grains: oats, quinoa, brown rice, steady energy, better heart health. Dark chocolate: 70% cacao plus. A favorite among my patients, high magnesium improves vascular function. These foods reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and feed your hormone systems naturally. 2. Why older men need magnesium from food. Here's what most men don't know: as you age, your gut absorbs less magnesium from supplements, but it absorbs magnesium from food far more effectively. Food-based magnesium supports nerve relaxation, blood flow, muscle recovery, testosterone stability, better sleep cycles, all-day energy. It's like giving your body a steady infusion of vitality from morning to night. This is how you maintain results month after month, not just from a pill but from your plate. In the next section, I'll show you how to build simple, powerful meals that keep your magnesium levels high and your male vitality strong. Now that you know which foods contain magnesium, let me show you how to turn them into simple meals that support testosterone, sleep, and erection strength. These aren't fancy recipes. They're practical, easy meals my patients actually eat and benefit from every day. 1. Breakfast. Steady energy plus magnesium boost: oatmeal bowl, oats, almonds or pumpkin seeds, blueberries, chia seeds. This breakfast stabilizes blood sugar, supports brain function, and delivers a strong magnesium dose right at the start of the day. 2. Lunch. Hormone-friendly, circulation-friendly: spinach power salad, spinach, pumpkin seeds, grilled chicken or salmon, tomatoes, avocado, olive oil. This combination improves nitric oxide, supports testosterone, and fuels your muscles and brain. 3. Dinner. Recovery plus anti-inflammatory support: evening meal, grilled salmon or lean protein sautéed, kale or Swiss chard, black beans or quinoa. This is a hormone-stabilizing dinner that helps your body recover and prepares you for deeper sleep. 4. Evening treat: 1 to 2 squares of dark chocolate, 70% plus, a delicious way to increase magnesium and support vascular health. 5. Why? Diet plus supplement multiplies results. When men combine magnesium-rich meals during the day, magnesium glycinate before bed, the improvements come faster and last longer. You get better sleep, stronger morning erections, improved blood flow, lower inflammation, higher testosterone stability, better mood and energy. It becomes a synergy. One habit amplifies the other. 6. The simple rule: if it's green, if it grows from the earth, if it's a nut, seed, bean, or dark chocolate, it probably has magnesium, and your body, especially after 60, thrives on it. Next, we move into the essential part: safety, side effects, and which men must be careful before increasing magnesium intake. This protects your long-term health. Gentlemen, before you increase your nightly magnesium, I need to give you the same safety guidelines I give every man over 60 in my clinic. Magnesium is powerful, magnesium is restorative, but magnesium must be taken correctly. Let's make this simple and clear. 1. The only group that must be careful if you have kidney problems, reduced kidney function, or you're on dialysis. You must talk to your doctor first. The kidneys remove extra magnesium. If they don't work well, magnesium can build up and cause weakness, low blood pressure, or irregular heartbeat. For healthy men, this is extremely rare. But if you have kidney disease, you need supervision. 2. Common, mild side effects if you take too much or the wrong type. You may experience loose stools, diarrhea, mild stomach cramps. These usually happen with magnesium oxide or high doses of magnesium citrate. Magnesium glycinate rarely causes issues if you feel discomfort. Just reduce the dose for a few days. 3. Medication timing. Magnesium can interfere with some medications, especially blood pressure pills, acid reducers, PPs, diuretics, certain antibiotics. The rule is simple. Take magnesium 2 hours away from your medications. Easy. Safe. Effective. 4. Safe daily amount. Most healthy men can safely use 300 to 400 milligrams of magnesium glycinate at night. Start low. Increase slowly. Listen to your body. 5. The safety checklist before continuing your routine. Ask, am I using magnesium glycinate? Am I spacing it away from medications? Do I have healthy kidneys? Am I starting with a lower dose? If the answer is yes, you're on the right path. Gentlemen, magnesium is one of the safest, most reliable tools for restoring sleep, testosterone, and erections when used wisely. Now we move into the part that amplifies everything: movement, stress reduction, and the daily habits that supercharge your magnesium results. This is where your transformation accelerates. Gentlemen, magnesium works, but when you combine it with movement and stress control, your results become dramatically stronger. Think of these 3 elements as a triangle of male vitality. Magnesium, daily movement, lower stress. Put them together and your sleep deepens. Your testosterone rises, and your erections become stronger. Let's simplify this. 1. Movement boosts magnesium's effects. Men over 60 who exercise lightly while taking magnesium see bigger testosterone increases than those who take magnesium alone. Movement improves blood flow, nitric oxide, insulin sensitivity, vascular health. You don't need intense workouts, just walk 20 to 30 minutes a day, light strength training 2 to 3 times a week. This alone upgrades blood flow and performance. 2. Stress kills testosterone and erections. High cortisol blocks deep sleep, testosterone production. Nitric oxide, libido. Magnesium lowers nighttime cortisol, but you must help it. Do these simple habits. 5 slow breaths before bed, no screens 60 minutes before sleep. Warm evening shower. These relax your nervous system so magnesium can work fully. 3. Why combining all 3 works when you pair magnesium with movement and stress control. Sleep becomes deeper, erection strength and testosterone stabilizes. Energy rises, mood improves, confidence returns. It's not magic, it's a system. A simple system that restores the male body from every angle. Next, we move to the final and most important part, the full 8-week magnesium protocol that ties everything together. This is where transformation begins. Gentlemen, this is where everything you've learned finally comes together. Because magnesium is powerful, but the 8-week system is where real transformation happens. This is the exact protocol I give to my own patients to restore sleep, boost testosterone, and bring back the morning energy they thought was gone. Let's start with the first half, weeks 1 through 4. Weeks 1 to 2, activate deep sleep and calm the nervous system. Goal: lower nighttime cortisol. Activate GABA, prepare the brain for deep sleep. Night routine: take 200 milligrams magnesium glycinate 30 to 60 minutes. Before bed, turn off screens and bright lights. Breathe slowly for 1 minute. Keep the bedroom cool and dark. Expected results: fall asleep faster, fewer nighttime awakenings, less muscle twitching, quieter mind. First improvements in morning energy. Sleep is the foundation. If you fix sleep, your hormones begin repairing themselves. Weeks 3 to 4, testosterone begins to rise. Goal: increase free testosterone. Support Leydig cells, improve morning performance. Adjustments: increase to 300 to 350 milligrams magnesium glycinate if your body tolerates it well. Add daily 20 to 30 minute walks. Keep stress low before bedtime. Expected results: more frequent morning erections, better mood, increased daytime drive, clearer thinking, stronger sense of being awake at this stage. Your body starts responding naturally and predictably. Men often tell me, "Doctor, it's like a fog is lifting. This is just the beginning." Now we enter the phase up men notice the most, the point where results become visible, measurable, and confidence boosting. These final 4 weeks are where magnesium, sleep, movement, and your daily habits work together like a system. Weeks 5 to 6, blood flow strengthens and performance returns. Goal: boost nitric oxide, improve vascular relaxation, reduce inflammation, enhance erection rigidity. Add-ons: light strength training to per week, even 10 minutes is enough. Magnesium-rich meals daily: spinach, pumpkin seeds, beans, quinoa. Stay consistent with your nightly dose of 300 to 350 milligrams glycinate. Expected results: stronger, fuller erections, better stamina, noticeable libido improvement, sharper mental focus, more reliable morning performance. Many men tell me at this stage, something turned back on inside me. And they're right, their circulation and hormones are sensing again. Week 7 to 8, full rebuild and long-term stability. Goal: stabilize testosterone, deepen REM sleep, lock in long-term male vitality. Night routine: continue 300 to 400 milligrams magnesium glycinate 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Keep screen-free. Evenings: maintain simple stress reduction, slow breathing, warm shower, stay active with light walking or gentle strength work. Expected results: deep, heavy sleep, strong morning erection, stable energy throughout the day, clearer mood, and thinking a younger, more confident sense of self. By week 8, your body feels different, stronger, calmer, more alive, not from medication, not from shortcuts, but from rebuilding your foundations. Your final step, gentlemen, your 8-week journey is a blueprint for rebuilding your vitality after 60. Now I want to hear from you. Are you starting this routine tonight? Do you want a full meal plan, a sleep guide, or an erection strengthening routine next? Leave a comment. I read everyone and I create videos based on what you ask for. Your vitality is not gone, it's waiting. Begin tonight.